How goes it all? Welcome back to Patterson L Properties. It's been a minute since I've made a video, but like I said, this year is going to be different in regards to content creation, and I'll be focusing more on business than making content, but I'll do my best to make as much content as well. Heading down to the deep south, or as they say, it's time for me to put some south in my mouth. Heading down to Jackson, Mississippi, and Montgomery, Alabama, to look at some potential rental properties. So I think I'll make some video clips and talk about my experiences down there and go from there. All right. So, like I said, it's been a minute. We're in the new year 2024. Where's the time gone? And there can be a multitude of lessons learned from 2023. Here's a recap. 2023 had a surge in interest rates from home loans for home loans and car loans, which resulted in a decline in home sales and car sales. Right now, car sales have declined, so therefore car prices have declined. I believe that car prices have declined much higher, I mean lower compared to home prices declining. They haven't declined as low, especially depending on the market that you're in. You know, like I'm from the DMV area. That's always been an area with high demand because of the federal government presence and because of the military presence, government contractor presence, and the other corporations that reside in, whether it's Washington, D.C., Virginia, or Maryland. And housing demand has always been a big thing. And they, like I said, during the pandemic, they've intensified building houses, single family houses, condos, townhouses, et cetera, and so forth. So in an area like the DMV area, um, housing prices have increased tremendously. I mean, I never thought I'd see that the day a single family house costs $800,000 in where I'm from. And it's like I said, I always say it makes more sense. It doesn't make sense to me because I'm from the DMV area, but it would make more sense if I saw that same price for a house on a beachfront property anywhere, specifically California or New York City. But really, let's just be realistic. That kind of the money for those kind of homes, if it's not in a major city downtown area, it would make sense if it was in Southern California, Northern California, because at least a lot more beautiful scenery. If you're going to pay thousands of dollars if you're going to pay $3,000 to $4,000 a month to live in a property or more, I gotta have some beautiful scenery around me. There has to be more than just a basic, regular looking suburb, but that's just me. Okay. And just having access to a highway and having access to a shopping center. There has to be more going on, but that's just me. But like I said, the DMV area, I call it uptight country, and there's people that don't mind paying that amount of money to live a basic, boring existence. So it is what it is. But anyways, I've gone off topic right now. But with the new year, at least for the first couple of weeks of the new year, because it's only January 17th right now, interest rates have started to come down a little bit. Not a lot, not dramatically, but just a little bit. But the coming down is a great thing all at the same time, because if interest rates would have stayed as high as they were, up to 8 to 9%, the real estate market would be remain very stagnated as a 1965 employees mindset, meaning homeowners stayed within their same home for 30 or up to 50 years. Or even longer to the day they died. That's what most homeowners did back then, because they having not being able to pay your mortgage off. And when I say back then, I'm talking about the 60s, 70s, and 80s. Being able to pay your mortgage off was a thing that people took pride in, because then back in those times when people actually had pensions and not 401k plans, your money was a lot stronger between your pension and your social security. And obviously if you had other savings and investments, it would work out tremendously. But especially if you have a house that you don't have to worry about paying a mortgage on, that's a lot of money that you don't have to worry about, that can go towards your cost of living, go towards your medical care, et cetera, and so forth. All right. The article that I read the other day about this specific topic in regards to real estate predictions for 2024 talked about the consensus of most newbie home buyer mindsets in 2023 is mostly fell on these specific comments. It seemed once fall hit, the general consensus was interest rates aren't going to drop like I hoped. Home prices aren't going to home prices aren't going to drop like I hope. If I want to make a move, then I'm just going to have to make it now, and call it a day. And I can definitely understand these sentiments, especially given the fact that we're living in a time where lots upon lots of people um, will never ever have the opportunity to own a home if they do not act fast. especially because they've been in competition with corporations that are buying up real estate. You had, this is the first time that I know of where single family homes, not apartment buildings, but single family homes are neighborhoods, not just homes, but single family neighborhoods are basically owned by a corporation, meaning every single home within a neighborhood. And it is a neighborhood for generational renters. Okay. We're living in that time frame right now. So I definitely behoove, especially younger people, to do their best if they even have to live like a person who just immigrated here, meaning that they buy an overpriced house and they rent the rooms out to make ends meet. It might be in your best interest because you don't want to get locked out of the economic system of being able to own a home, have a business, invest your money. That is the American way, regardless who's in the White House, governor's house, mayor's house, and I'll continuously say that till the day I die. All right, so it is what it is. But the article also stated that the Federal Reserve signals were sent about a planned series of rate cuts in 2024 with a 0.25% reduction in each instance. The experts speculated on the potential impact of these cuts, considering factors such as market stability and housing prices. Real estate experts predict that price increases will be between 1% to 5%. The article ended on this note, stating that 2024 will finally bring investors to a normal pace of January, picking a pace of January 2024, picking up steam quickly, but it seems unlikely. Experts do expect the rental market to follow the housing market. Experts anticipate small changes here and there, but no big surprises. When it comes to rates, the one surprise you do not need to prepare for, however, is something we have been preaching for the past couple of months. There are a lot of choices when it comes to renting, and people within the market expect options to open up even more in 2024. But at the end of the day, family, regardless of all the predictions all around the country, owning real estate is where it's at, and it helps having access, helps people, especially regular working people, put them in a position to have access to capital. You want to take out equity lines of credits, known as HELOCs, run a business out of your home, be able to rent out your room, garage, rent out, lease parts of your land and whatnot in order for you to make a profit. That is the American way. And if you're not having an opportunity to have access to do those specific things, then you're losing out tremendously. All right. So, and I know, do the great thing for things like share and subscribe. Have a great day. Remember, Patterson Oak Properties, we wholesale real estate in the DMV area in Pennsylvania, specifically Philadelphia, Harrisburg, Reading, and Allentown. All right. So on that note, contact us in that aspect and subscribe to the channel. It's free. I greatly appreciate it. Take care. And as I always say, make money moves. I'm going to live like a vote.